Hi there, welcome to VG's Rights. This is Vin Gumanit. We are here once again at Car City, and I'm excited to once again give you an overview of our feature car for today. But before that, let me just first say thank you to Miss Julia Se for allowing us to film in their showroom again. And of course, to all of my subscribers, thank you so much, guys. And for those of you who are new in this channel, I would really appreciate if you could please subscribe to this channel so that we can always update you whenever we have a new video. Alright guys, our feature car for today is the most iconic SUV across all types of the Philippine terrain and movies, especially during the 90s. There's always this antagonist who would embark on and disembark off a Pajero, not only because of its status symbol, but its striking and authoritative stance as well that is definitely like no other. So without further ado, let me introduce our very own 1999 Mitsubishi Pajero four-cylinder diesel. The Pajero is a full-size SUV manufactured by Mitsubishi and is marketed globally for over four generations since 1981 and discontinued only this year, 2021. This model we have right now is the second generation 1999 Mitsubishi Pajero four-cylinder diesel. Looking at the front, you can really see the beautiful and unique rugged design of the Pajero. The functional engine scoop on top really adds sportiness to its overall very aggressive stance, and the high ground clearance conveys that it's ready for any adventure you may want to take it, whether on road or off road. Moving on to the side, you'll see the Pajero Fieldmaster badge at the front, and at the back, you'll see the intercooler turbo 2800. The prominent bone line, which also acts as the rear fender, perfectly matches the one in the front, giving the car a wider and more muscular stance befitting an iconic SUV. At the back, the cover for the spare tire keeps it looking neat and clean while providing a beautiful contrasting design to its white exterior color. The beautiful rims are 16-inch polished alloy with about 70% tires on them. Under the hood, we're looking at the ever reliable 4M40 intercooler turbo four-cylinder engine that produces up to 123 horsepower and 217 pound-feet of torque, made it to a four-speed IC automatic transmission. On the door panel, we have a beautiful combination of soft touch materials and leather. We also have the very beautiful leather seats that are so comfortable to sit in, with of course automated seat adjustments available. The wood accents all around the vehicle provides a very beautiful and luxurious contrasting design on the interior. Alright guys, so right now we are inside our Pajero and we're going to start it. There we go. As you can see on the center, we have the fuel gauge and the temperature gauge. Right below that, we have the Super Select four-wheel drive indicator. And right now, we are on the four-wheel drive mode. But of course, you do have the option to change the driving mode depending on the terrain that you're on. And this is the driving mode selector. And of course, your analog gauges for the speed as well as the RPM. Right now, the mile age showing here is 88,143 kilometers. Alright, we do have this beautiful Mitsubishi Pajero steering wheel with extra gauges here on top of the center, your aircon vents, as well as the controls for the aircon. By the way, the aircon is very good, it's very cold. And we do have this beautiful JVC display, your gear selector, and a small storage space here, and another one right below the center armrest. And we do have inside the glove box the owner's manual and registration. At the rear, the beautiful leather seats are split 50-50. We also have a digital display behind the headrest of the two front seats, with of course our own aircon vents on top. At the back, we do have these two side-facing benches that can accommodate four average-sized Filipinos, which means that this car can load up to 9 passengers maximum. And we do have the option to fold them up in case we need room for cargo. And if ever we need extra cargo space, we do have this roof rack on top available. Alright guys, so we're going to take our Pajero for a little spin. Alright, let's shift it to drive. Alright, so right now we're gonna roll. And once again, we are in a very tight parking space, so we need to be a bit careful in terms of maneuvering this because this car is really muscular. All right. There's a bit of a sound when you try to change gears. I don't know if you heard it, but it may be due to the fact that this car is really old, but definitely I can tell you it's still in a perfect condition. All right. We're gonna move forward, and of course, once again, we're gonna do a right turn here. Steering is okay. It's not that heavy, but it's not that light as well, if that kind of makes sense. I mean, it's okay. So we're gonna try to do to speed up a bit here. Right now we are on four-wheel drive mode, and it's not that fidgety considering this car's age. The suspension still works fine, and yeah, it's good. And one thing I really like about this is that my sitting position is really high. I mean, when I drove the Nissan Patrol the last time, for some reason, the Pajero sits you higher for the driver's perspective. So you can really see the nose of the car as well as, what's in front of you. You have a very good commanding view of the road. And it's still really nice to drive. I can't complain anything about this at all. All right, sir. We're gonna park this car here. All right, guys. So we just parked this beautiful Pajero. I noticed when I was backing up, uh, there was a sound that beeped. I think it still has a working sensor when you're backing up. So I think that's another plus point for this Pajero. All right, guys. So that concludes our review of this great iconic SUV, the 1999 Mitsubishi Pajero. If you believe that this car is for you, then please don't hesitate to contact me. My number and the price is right on the description. And of course, if you do find this very useful, please like, comment, and share. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram, VG's Rides, Use Not Abused.